Alright, boys. We want to relive the one button bolt spear. See how it's gonna go. Auto corpse explosion. Oh. This is fantastic, guys. We're back. One button bone spear. No issues. Oh, but everything just auto triggers. Yes, we can. It's gonna be fine. Just right click. Okay, guys? Yo, GG, it works. One button to rule them all, man. Look. Even the missile dampener is okay. Shotgun, machine gun, necro, just attack fast. Look at it. Look at the resources. The great thing is, now you can finally activate corpse tendrils and corpse explosion without getting rid of your Starless Sky debuff. So it's always 12% essence cost on this skill. One button to rule them all, chat. I mean, you can still, on Suppressor Elites, you can still press Corpse Tendrils, like, manually, but you don't have to. Like, you just, you know, you just right-click. And it's all fine. I can even stand in those explosions. They don't really hurt me too much. We have a lot of recovery, as we play high attack speed and high healing. And yeah, overall, it's super chill, man. Here we just go about our business, and then here's the elite. We just shoot two bone spears, and it's dead. That's already a corpse explosion. And we go up here. We go right here. Just press right click. One button. Just relive it, man. This is the old one button Necro. Back from launch season 1. Like full essence all the time, man. Feels great. All made possible thanks to Blizzard reintroducing the Ring of the Sacrilegious Soul that drops at Varshan. Every second our corpses just explode, man. It gives us all the buffs that we need. And see, there's a guy here, boom, dead. Another guy here, dead. Not even a chance. And you know, if we want to run out of essence, I think it's still hard to run out of essence. Like, even if you really want to run out. Just press right click. You know, we also fortify all the time. Okay, don't stand in the fire maybe, but we still tanked it. What is our armor? We're rocking like... I mean, if we have all the armor, like 13k, something like that. That's about what we should have. I mean, this is just right click and force move. Right click and force move. Okay, sometimes we want to dash a bit. Bam, bam. I mean, a little bit of gaming is always good. And there's like a triple lead. I mean, after all, this is Nightmare Dungeon tier 100. So a bit of gaming is fine. And yeah, I mean, you'll be a bit faster, right, if you... Oh look, there was actually perfect corpse tendrils. Right on this guy's face. Oh, we got another pants we can pick here. Hold right click. And it's dead. Boom, boom. Yeah, this is a lot of fun, guys. Press the button, friends. Ring of the Sacrilegious. Press all the buttons. This is great. Let's do one more dungeon. I don't know, let's do... Yeah, we can do Flooded Death. Sacrilegious Ring. Auto Corpse Explosion, Auto Corpse Tendrils, one button Necro, reimagined by Blizzard. It's great, man. This should have never went away, man. This is the old heart from Season 1 that we have back. It's so great. So we're rocking here, just minding our business. We hold down right click. You know, sometimes you dash. Well, here, there was Corpse Tendrils here in a very good spot. If you never want to press it, like you can manually press it and obviously make a Giga Pool, like, you know, where you want it to be. But the Auto Corpse Explosion works. Like, look, you don't have to do anything. Like, you just go here, click the thing, go forward. Okay, here's Suppressor. So here I'm gonna do manual click once, and then see he's in, and I can just boom kill them like this. Like on Suppressor, one manual click. I mean, that's not asking too much. It's pretty chill still. The only thing is Suppressor, where you will probably want to place one of them. Yeah, okay, we have to go here. Yeah, this would also work on the Infinimus Necro. For sure. And yeah, we don't play Grandfather here, so this works even without Uber Uniques necessarily. But yeah, we have Shaco still and Starless Sky. It's pretty good with that combination. And you see, we're seeing like for 3 million per splinter, and there's like 4 of them. So it's just really, really good. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of buffs just even when the Tendrils is not casted at the elites. As you see, the damage is so high, like we don't even need it. And we can just blast this thing here, boom, see it's dead. Technically, we don't even need to be on the screen. And as long as we're fortified, like we are super healthy. We're getting fortified from the Vampiric Powers. I'll go over that in a second. And yeah, here just super chill. Okay, this is an event. We don't even need to do that. And like face tank these elites. Like we are a pretty tanky version as well. Yeah, this guy, boom, dead. No problem at all. Just right click gaming. We right click here, objective is dead. And there's probably one more objective somewhere down here. Oh, we even get an artillery shrine. Okay, now we're really blasting. Look at this. We don't even see the objective because we just off screen everything. See, it's all dead. Let's go. And we can even tank the fire explosion that I just walked into. That is Auto Corpse Explosion, one button Necromancer. Back and reimagined. This feels great. So what we're rocking is the new Ring of Sacrilegious, and we got a pretty decent roll. I mean, the max essence and the corpse skill could be a bit higher, but the most important thing is the secondary here, where your corpse explosion triggers once every second and your corpse tendrils once every 8 seconds. Really good stuff. Then we are playing standard stuff here, corpse tendrils on the amulet. We're playing Ring of Starless Sky. What this one will do is reduce our essence cost reduction. If you don't have Ring of the Starless Sky, you can still play the aspect of Exposed Flesh, which is also pretty chill. Like, cause you have a lot of lucky hit. Like, look at this one. This one has lucky hit, and you can have lucky hit on your gloves as well. Bone Spear is rocking 66% lucky hit right now. But what the Starless Sky will do, if it costs 20, now it only costs 12 essence because it reduces it by 40. And that's really strong. And previously, what the problem was, whenever you casted corpse tendrils manually, you see, let me create a couple corpses. You see here, when it casted automatically, it still stays at 12. But if I cast it manually, look, it overrides the Starless Sky and brings it back to 20. So you don't really want to cast it manually. It helps you so much if you have a Starless Sky that you don't need to cast it, because the ring casts it for you, so you don't lose the Starless Sky's stacks. It's really, really strong. So you always have max essence, and then obviously we have the Tibault Will Pants together with Metamorphosis that just, you know, every time we dash, it just gives us full, like a lot of essence that is multiplied by our resource generation that we have on our helm. Then we're rocking Disobedience here, Fortify damage reduction. We're getting our fortification here from Sanguine Brace. Then we're also playing Ravenous for attack speed. Again, this is why we need the lucky hit stuff. And again, we have 66% lucky hit. I just have some lucky hit on our gloves. And we have actually lucky hit right now on both of our rings. And my roll here is even bad, so you can have like 5-6% more even. So yeah, you'd be rocking almost 70% lucky hit, and this just like triggers Ravenous like instantly, very much. Then we have Resilience for damage reduction, and Undying for casting kills. You saw I lost quite some life sometimes in the run, but we have our Resilience, and we have a crazy synergy with Undying. So when we are at low life, we get double healing from Undying, and we get crazy damage reduction. So it's very hard to die in the end. And then yeah, we have to fortify just on kill. We have a bunch of fortify stuff as well. So we have Harlequin's Quest. You can as well play Death Vision. I put a starter variant in the description as well. But if you have these Uber Uniques, it works. You can also play Grandfather, but I felt Grandfather is not really needed for this build, and it actually might make it weaker. I have to do some more testing, because you can have the splintering aspect on a two-hander, and this one for some reason is bugged, or it gives you a higher number. It goes from like 40% to like 135 on a two-hander for some reason. So yeah, it's really, really strong on a two-hander. And if you have Grandfather, you need to give up like one of the good offensive aspects, and you can't really do that. So I don't think Grandfather is that good of a choice here. So we just play Splintering. We play Sheko, a Deathless Visage. We play the Ring of the Sacrilegious. This one you get from Varshan. You can farm it here. We have actually a lot of runs done. So we done around 1,000 Varshan runs, and we got 104 rings. So it seems to be about 10% drop chance from Varshan, while Uber Duriel only has a 2% drop chance. So it should be, you know, you do like 10, maybe 20 runs, you should get one of those rings. And this ring is like always good, even if it rolls like, you know, 1.5 on the corpse explosion. But try to get the secondary. I think this is the most important. Obviously, Essence helps a lot as well. But yeah, Starless Skies, we have movement speed on boots. Again, we get Unstoppable from Metamorphosis here. We see this Unstoppable stuff. And get movement speed and everything. Tibault's Will, Ossified Essence here. Disobedience for max armor. You want like 13k armor when you're buffed. I have like 9k unbuffed, and yeah, when Disobedience is up, we have like 13k-ish. That's the number that you want, basically. Yeah, we already talked about the Vampiric Powers. Just hovering them all one more time here. Then we have our Book of the Dead, standard stuff. We sacrifice 5 crit chance, we sacrifice 15 essence here, and we sacrifice the golem for the 1.3 crit multiplier. Skill tree is looking like this, where right now, obviously you can just drop this because we are playing like one button build. We don't even have it on the bar. But yeah, if you have like low crit chance and you don't want to play one button, obviously you take Bone Splinters here, and it works. And you have Infinite Mist here, or Blood Mist for your oh shit button, and you also have Bone Storm, so you don't have to play this one button build. But as you saw, it's like super comfortable to play, and you don't really mind if you drop these skills. I just wanted to show it to you. We can do a run now with all skills. It's gonna be even faster. But in the end, this is how it looks. And I'm just standing here AFK, and the stuff is dying. It's so funny with the ring. So yeah, we're playing Imperfectly Balanced, Bone Spear Max. Obviously with Shaco, we got even more rank 13 on it. Then the Hued Flash and all the corpse explosion stuff is very important. Whenever you consume corpses, you get essence. This is how we have infinite essence, and you also get 9% damage. And we also have, in the Paragon boards, we also have a 1.4 damage buff after we just consume these corpses. So we just run around and see our essence. Like, I can't even spend it. You see that goes up so fast, like if I'm just standing here. Like even if I'm just right-clicking, just standing here, my essence is almost, you know, like keeping up. And if I do one spacer, my essence is like full. And yeah, it's just an insane combination, basically, with this. So you definitely want all the corpse synergies, like pretty standard stuff. I'm playing Death Reach and Death Embrace right now because you saw in the Rift, I play like, or in Night Dungeon, I play pretty aggressively. But if you want to play distant, like more defensively, you drop Death Embrace and you can put the points in Corpse Tendrils if you want to manually press it a lot. Like take these 3 off, take them in here. You can get the cooldown down to, what is it, like if we go from 7 seconds to 6 seconds, which works, but I prefer having this. It also gives you some damage reduction. Then all the corpse stuff, I have Evolution on my amulet, which is really good, 1.3 multiplier. All the sacrifice stuff, I have attack speed here, and then Bone Storm and Ossified Essence, pretty standard stuff. Paragon board is looking like this. Again, planner is in the description. We go for a lot of damage, a lot of crit damage. So we have Sacrificial in the starter board, Bone Graft attached, Gravekeeper, and then this node up here, you don't have to take it, but it gives you a lot of survivability. 8% life, 100% armor. There's a lot of stuff in range here, and you notice like we have 17k life. Obviously the Shaco helps a lot, and we also have high armor and good life. So I feel this is like really good node to take. And same in the starter boards, like you want these life nodes and stuff, they're really important. Essence here on kill, Gravekeeper we already talked about, Imbiber, big damage, Ascent of Death here for the corpses, lots of crit damage nodes here. You can also take this one if you miss some armor, you can take off some other offensive nodes and get a bit more armor and injure damage, but I don't feel I need that. Flesh Eater 1.4, Exploit here for vulnerable. Then up here is the most important glyph, Essence 49, it gives you 1.22 multiplier against not healthy enemies, and yeah, it just gives you 200 crit damage as well. Which if you use Grandfather is multiplied, and then we're taking some Fortify stuff here, Fortify here as well. Currently actually I don't have the dex requirements, I might be able to fix that if I just change around some nodes. Yeah, like here for example I can get 1 dex. And then lots of times you can just like switch around a bit, and you could do it here. Get 1 more dex node. Here we can't do it. But yeah, that's basically it, and you want to check that these nodes are active. I think I switched around my stuff. So I'm missing like 5 decks here. Pretty sure we can switch that somewhere. And we'll do that later. But you can also just roll this one to 80 instead of 75 and stop slacking on the roll. But yeah, that works. Yeah, that's been a Paragon tree, and let's do one more run, even without the dex requirement. Or maybe have a boss or something. Goa has a boss, I think. And we can also do Belfry here. Just see how the boss damage is. On the boss I want to press all the buttons, of course. This helps a lot. This is going to YouTube, yes. Planner will be in the description as well. And the starter version and the Uber Unique version. But yeah, again, you don't need Starless Guy. If you play the Exposed Flash with this, you have so much lucky hit that you get so much essence as well. And you get the essence from the Sacrilegious and stuff, so it's really good. So now let's press all the buttons, guys. And unload the full madness. I'm gonna play super aggressive here, let's see. And this is very fast dungeon. So we just go like blast, basically. I don't have like crazy movement speed right now, but I also don't feel like we need it. So here you just approach a room, corpse tendril, I mean then it's gonna get a lot easier. Boom, all the objectives, everything is already dead. We're basically just off-screening it. Look, this is also dead. We can do 1 tendril in the middle, and boom, everything dies. And we're already on the next objective here. We didn't even lose any life. And yeah, we're blasting like this, and boom, a tendril here. They all die in one shot, like we don't even need we don't even need to cast a corpse tendril necessarily. Like this is why this build is just so strong. And there's a goblin here, boom, dead, easy. Like it's just such a strong build. Here, there's the objective. 2 hits, dead. That's it. Need to pick a key here. I want to see kind of the boss damage on 100. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a bit more than just right click on that boss. So here's the boss. On boss, Bone Storm is good, and yeah, you want to spawn a corpse on him. I didn't get one. Okay, now I got one. And spacebar also for more damage. And we just like right click him down basically. Boom. That's it. Like boss kill also pretty fast, pretty chill. Not really a challenge. One thing that's important, I don't do it enough, is press spacebar to be unstoppable. It gives you Tibault's Will 1.4 damage buff. But yeah, as I said, I often forget it, and yeah, that happens sometimes. And yeah, that's how you do it, guys. That's the Necro with the new auto corpse explosion ring. You see everything full all the time. Like you miss essence, you just press spacebar and you just walk around some corpses. It's really strong, guys. I hope you enjoy this new Necro. I do enjoy it certainly a lot, and I think this one was the fan favorite of many people. So kudos to Blizzard for bringing it back. Alright, guys, quick little edit here. We just figured out that Undying, which gives you 3% life when you cast skills, is being triggered by the auto corpse explosion from Ring of Sacrilegious, making this a crazy combination. So whenever the auto corpse explosion happens, it gives me life. And I'll show this to you real quick. So I kill all these. You see my life, it goes up every time by 800. The corpse explosion happens. Boom, 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 boom. So the combination here is really insane. You have so much toughness total with your Fortify, with your 3% healing every second, basically, from the Ring of Sacrilegious, if there's corpses nearby. Plus every 8 seconds, another 3% from corpse tendrils. Plus with the crazy attack speed we have from Ravenous, another 3% healing. Like, it's the healingception. And together with resilience, if we are below 50% life, we're even getting 6% healing. So the combinations here are just going wild, guys. And this build is giga strong. I'm actually looking forward to test this even in the endgame content. The Abattoir of Zir here in 4 weeks or something at the start of December. Because Necro and Bone Spear, you can basically like keep your distance, stun everything with corpse tendrils. Like, you don't really have to be in the monster's face or in melee range like the Barb is. So I could see this being really, really insane. Yeah, we'll see how it's gonna go, guys, but that's Bone Spear Necro. GG. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.